Okay, this one is, and this is sort of a continuation of some previous videos that I'm doing. I'm basically wanting to show you the before and after and how I get to the results. Now, this was the vase that we got out the kiln quite a long time ago now, but there was things I really loved about it. This here is the Palladium. And then we had cosmic tea dust, we had obsidian, we had copper, and we had vintage gold on it. So I'm going to try and replicate this on the moon jar that you guys will have hopefully seen me make. And when I did that, I think I just had a spoon, and I think I just moved the spoon with it. At the moment, this has already got Palladium in it from the last one I did, and I'm going to sort of make sure I don't go any lower than this area here, but we are going to sort of do some swirly patterns. And see how things go. And what I might do actually is move the bowl. If we're going to do these sort of swirly patterns and then go over the top of each other, then I might do it so that it's like this. What's quite nice and why I get the nice finishes is that I just extend areas. Okay, so that is a sort of selection of shapes. Oh, we've got some runs. So what I would do is when I have a run is I sort of make them into something. Because the way the Palladium on the white had such a wonderful starburst effect, then I'm going to do some dots. I'd like them not to run, but I'm going to do some dots and sort of see whether that works. And I might do some dots of the other bits as well, so we can, oh, that's going to run. And give the glaze just a minute, then it does tend to settle. Okay, last one for the Palladium. Okay. I'm going to pause it and then I'm going to change over my colour. Okay, so this is now just good old-fashioned black obsidian. So I'm going to put this on next, and this will be just overlapping and crossing through the work that I've already done. I don't want black dots particularly. They're quite strong, so we won't do that, but we'll just get some... Now what I've got to watch is that we've got sort of we're a bit high on this side, so let's just put something extra in there. Okay, I think that's enough for that. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm now going to do the vintage gold. The vintage gold is very gloopy, so I'm actually just going to use like a, if you like, and get a bit on it here and do it sort of more like this sort of thing. Put my glasses on. That's not really what I want, is it? Okay, let me get another plan. That ain't gonna work. Okay, so what I've done is I've added some water and I've put it in a syringe. Okay, so I'll put it in a syringe so I can it is a bit thick, but okay, so we've sort of like okay. So that's vintage gold, and the vintage I believe did this spreading out. I don't think it did the nicest of things to it, but it still is different again. I'm actually just wondering whether I put some, whether I could get away with doing what I've done, but then putting some red or blue dots or something on it to, I'm just thinking what colours look really good on white and stay really good on white, like that's indigo float on white. It stays very solid. Also Smoky Merlot on white stays very solid, but it's not really in keeping with what I am playing with. So, okay, so the next one, I'll get ready for this, will be the Cosmic Tea Dust. Now, I know the Cosmic Tea Dust runs, it's very runny, so it's always got to be allowed to take whatever course it wants. Oh, I've caught the black, haven't I? It's okay though, it's okay. Just put something over it and with it. If I touch the ends of these, they stay as little blobbies and they don't run any further down actually. Okay. Okay, the one bit we've got to remember with the copper is the copper, when it's on, the ancient copper on the top ends up matte. Can you see these lines here? They're like a matte line, which actually is really nice in its own right. I'm getting gloss, getting glaze everywhere, but it does mean that when I put it on, oh, I don't want that going down there. Got a bit of muck in it. There we go. Now, does that look even? There you go. Some of that is looking a bit big and mucky. Let's just so what I've decided to do is risk it and put some red on. I haven't got any red on white, so I don't really know how it works, but red on blue, red on the black was the one that went blue, I'll show you that. So the red on the top of the black gave me this finish. So I'm just wondering what this will do, but I haven't got any other way to do this really. I'm just going to do it with a, because this is quite wet, that should work quite well. So I'm just going to do things like that. What I will do is I will just spin that round. So they're not just, it's not just all coming down. That's a bit of that. There is a bit of black. It's hard to tell actually what is a bit of black and what isn't. Okay, there you go. Just put a little bit there. That's the end. Have a close-up look. We can then see how much that ends up looking like that when it comes out the kiln. Remember, if you like what I do, to like, subscribe and press the bell. And share with anybody else that you think is like-minded to us and wants to know about my journey. Thank you. Speak to you soon.